from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
Waiting.
I got you. I got you. I
You
got
gave
you.
me a
Well, let's
face when I
jump.
said waiting.
Well, let's jump right into it. Let's kind of get it up. It's just me and my boy Marley tagging along, and everybody viewing. We appreciate you guys viewing. But let's start off with the first game. We got Middle Tennessee State. This is what bowl game is this?
The Bahama
We
Bowl.
definitely so because I don't see it on my deal, but we got the Bahama Bowl with Middle Tennessee State. Excuse me, Middle Tennessee. Yeah, Middle Tennessee State.
Yeah, Middle Tennessee State.
Blue Raiders. They don't have Middle Tennessee State on here. Taking on the Toledo Rockets. The Blue Raiders are 6-6 on the year, 6-5-1 against the spread, while the Rockets are 7-5 and 7-5 against the spread on the year. This line opened up in favor of Toledo -7. And right now, I'm seeing a bunch of -10s all over the place. The total opened up in favor. The total opened up at 54.5. Right now, that line's at 52. So let's kind of check out some of these injuries. Both Middle Tennessee State's dealing with quarterback issues right now. Hockman, he left the team, and Cunningham left the team as well. I'm pretty sure those were early in the season. Newton, wide receiver, is questionable for this game. Last time Middle Tennessee State was out, they beat a good Florida Atlantic team 27-17, while Toledo Rockets beat an Akron team 49-14. Get to these actual factuals. Middle Tennessee State, they are 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games, 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games, 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games against a Mid-American Conference opponent. They oversee 5 out of the last 5 games whenever they play in the month of December as well, and 2-5 straight up in the last 7 games when playing as an underdog. Toledo Rockets 4-1 against spread in the last 5 games. The overs hit 4 out of the last 5. They're 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games. The overs also hit 4 out of the last 6 games this season. They're 1-5 against spread in the last 6 games whenever they play in the month of December, and the overs hit 9 out of the last 12 games played on a Friday, and they're 12-6 straight up in the last 18 games playing as a favorite. So, Toledo Rockets, Middle Tennessee State. Marley, what is your play?
Hey, about that MAC, that Mid-American Conference that we fuck with ever so well. I got Toledo. I got them. I hate the fact that we missed the best of the line. Like, it opened up at 7. We talking about a whole field goal. The 7, I'm very comfortable with. 10.5, 10. I'm gonna take the 10 because I just think they're that much better. But when we start getting to double digits, I get scared of backdoor covers. That's really what it is. But Toledo is definitely 10 points better than this Middle Tennessee team. We do got to keep in mind we got a freshman at quarterback on the Toledo side at DeQuan Finn. But however, freshman been playing lights out since he's been in. 16 touchdowns, 1 interception. Go ahead.
But this is my thing now. We're in December. Are they still considered freshmen? Is he still a freshman?
Right. You're right. I agree with that. Well, I'm taking them anyway. Like I said, 1,855 yards, 16 touchdowns, 1 interception with a 63 QBR, and over Toledo's last. What are they? 4 out of the last 5 games they won, with the one loss coming to Eastern Michigan by 3. Just one of those MAC games.
Right.
And they've other than that game, they've held their opponents to Akron 14, Ohio 23, Bowling Green 17, and Western Michigan 15. So I'm rocking with the Toledo. I'm gonna give up the 10. It's only thing that worries me. I don't know if you remember, man. You remember that Bahama Bowl where like the wind was crazy? It was like a year or 2 ago, dog. Like, so keep in mind when we're doing these games, y'all, that like 1, we're like a week out. You know what I'm saying? That's 1. And then 2, we gotta watch the weather. Like, I don't know, how long boys been doing this, but if anybody remember that Bahama Bowl, like, what I'm talking about off rip when I say this. The wind was fucking crazy. Some kind of how they still was scoring a whole bunch of fucking points, though, if I remember correctly. But I'm on Toledo, coach, man. Minus the 10.
I'm gonna have to go the other way, man. I'm gonna take the guys a little bit down south. Though they
just don't believe it.
Have you seen them play? Let's be honest.
I have not seen them play. I just went back and looked at the numbers. Like, I don't like the ODU loss. I'll give them the Western Kentucky loss because that's like the cream of the crop of their that division. You know what I'm saying? And I'll even give them the UTSA loss. You know what I'm saying? We won't count the Virginia Tech, but then you lose to Charlotte at home, and you lose to Old
But
Dominion.
Charlotte was pretty good. That was a team you were following for the most part.
I
This
do
year.
think they're pretty good, but I mean, shit, you got to beat some pretty good teams though. Who are their pretty good wins against?
So FAU. I mean, FAU is a.
FAU
But here's the thing.
I rank them about the same. They're like, yeah.
Here's the thing, but they can score. And here's the thing. Middle Tennessee State doesn't have the quarterback, so
that part.
You know, I'm riding with Toledo on this one. As a small lean, I don't have an official play, but if I was to make a lean, I'll ride with Toledo on this. But the Bahama Bowl is janky. I hit that all-time bad beat back in the day with that Western Kentucky when they was playing. So I'm gonna chill with that. So.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from